Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, Astor, Florida. Hitchhiked. uh, Took me a good hour. Good hour. Uh, wasn't fun. I was tired and exhausted. I literally have a hard time standing. Um, and I was out there, and for a whole hour, basically, and nobody picked me up. Couple guys like held out their thumb at me as they drove by, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck you." And somebody else honked, beep beep, and then just kept driving. Like, what's that? What's that supposed to mean? A little beep beep, and then literally somebody drove by with the finger out as they went by. Here I am, exhausted, tired. You know, when I'm exhausted and tired physically, I'm mentally also the same, and I just I'm not as strong as normal, mentally or physically, and so it doesn't feel good when that happens. But I went into the woods. I decided I'm gonna smoke some weed because I feel like shit now. All these people you just watch them drive right past you, look at you, and then keep on driving. But I can't complain. I understand how it is as far as picking up hitchhikers. It's like a taboo. It's just a thing that's in people's minds that don't pick up hitchhikers no matter what. You know, no, it's okay to help people. It's okay to help people. Especially when it's not gonna hurt or cost you nothing. So it's not as bad as people think. I don't expect anybody to do it, but it just is what it is. But I did get a ride. I went into the woods, smoked a bowl, made me a little happier, and then came out. And I kind of knew as soon as I come out, this is how it works. I'll catch a ride then. I don't know why, but that's just I knew because I smell like weed and everything. Now somebody will pull over. I'll have to get into their car smelling like weed, and I'll have to deal with that little situation because that's the way my life is. And that's fine. That's what happened. The guy was kind of weird a little bit, but he was kind of quiet. We didn't say much. I don't know if it's because I stunk like weed or what, but he got me all the way here. He dropped me off right at the Dollar General. He was a nice guy, really. I'm, I think my physical exhaustion right now is just kind of, Hobo Mackie is not the same Hobo Mackie when he's tired. You get cranky Hobo Mackie when he's tired. Sorry, guys. Um, but I made it. Like this Dollar General is right there. I could throw a stone and hit the side of the building. Um, that's the same highway I hitchhiked down. They don't have Wi-Fi there at the Dollar General. I tried to log in, didn't work. I went register, and the guy was like, I was like, you know anywhere around here with Wi-Fi? Because y'all's don't seem to work. And he's, because it don't work. And I said, okay. Well, anywhere, with some Wi-Fi. And set up the kangaroo up the street. So I'm gonna try the kangaroo up the street, and I'll see if I can upload my videos. I'm just gonna upload them all, unedited. What you see is what you get. I don't even care anymore. Not that I've ever edited, but I think that it's. I want y'all to get realistic experience. I think that's what y'all want. You don't want anything faked or edited. So I just slap it up there. It is what it is. Judge me how you want, but at least I'm honest, and at least you know, you get, this is real. It might not be much. I'm not saying it's anything special. You know, I think I'm gonna camp out right here, in these little woods right next to the Dollar General in Astor, um, for probably today, obviously, and then tomorrow, almost certainly. And then after that, then I might hitchhike back out and continue my trip. But I need a couple days to recuperate. I got the Dollar General here. Gonna load up on protein, make sure I'm getting lots of protein to reheal my muscles. That's the main issue. My muscles are exhausted, especially my calves. Um, and then I got to hitchhike back out there, which that's going to be a little bit of a nightmare. It is hard to hitchhike here in Florida. Other parts of the country, it'll take you 5-10 minutes to get a ride. Here, I would say it's an average of like 2 hours to get a ride in Florida. Um, so, but that's Florida. Can't expect everybody to pick up Hobo Mackie, especially little old grand ladies driving down the road by themselves. They're not trying to pick up a hobo or nothing, so I can't get too mad. Um, just gotta, it took an hour. The thing is, I'm just cranky. It's nothing wrong with this. It's nothing. It's just that I am cranky. That's what you're getting out of this video. Is that I am exhausted and last night I slept decent and pretty good. I think I did have a bear come by in the middle of the night, and I think I already talked about that. But and then the ticks. Ticks were the worst part. I don't care about the bear. The bear didn't bite me, or the ticks are the ones digging into me. I had one dead center in my belly button. Dead center, like took forever just to squeeze my fingers into my belly button, try to get a hold and get them out. And they had a lot of microscopic small ticks as well. A bunch of I was so tired I couldn't move nowhere. I was literally just picking them off me and throwing them to the side where I was sleeping. I was that tired. I mean, I had a fire going and everything. I was too tired to even walk over to the fire to throw the ticks into the fire. And I hate ticks. Ticks are the worst. I mean, I talk a lot of shit about mosquitoes. Ticks, I forgot about them. They're my least favorite. They are my least favorite. And normally, for the tick problem, all you got to do is just move somewhere. There's plenty of places to move to. You can get away from the ticks. I was literally so exhausted, more exhausted than I've ever really been, except for maybe my very first time going backpacking. But the one reason I don't usually get that exhausted is because I like to leave a little bit of reserve in the tank in case of an emergency, like getting bit by ticks. Have enough reserve in your tank to move locations. I literally had no reserve. I was like, this is it. I'm camping here. I'm just going to have to pull ticks off my ball sack all night. I don't care. And that's literally what happened. But I guess you guys don't want to know all that. So I think I'll wrap this up. This is me in Astor, Florida. Hitchhiked here this morning. It's 12 o'clock noon now. I got me a few beers at the Dollar General. And just going to hobo it up right here, right beside the Dollar General or wherever else. I mean, if I find something better. But I haven't had to walk far this morning. I literally walked out to the road, hitched, straight to the Dollar General, and then from the Dollar General to the woods next door, the very first place I could find. And that's as far as I've walked. I'm not walking any more than I have to. I got to save my legs so I can get back on the trail. I'm going to finish this trail. I'm not a quitter. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. I want to make it happen. It's just a matter physically not putting myself in a insanely stupid situation. I'm especially not doing it for YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm not putting myself out there in some ridiculously awful situation where I'm exhausted. I'm actually was low on food, and I could have filled up my water bottle, but to be that exhausted and then go out in the middle of nowhere where it's not even that, it's just the unknown where I don't even know what I'm getting myself into. I don't think that's smart. So I decided to go ahead and just take a couple day break in Astor, regroup, get back out there, and then I'll finish it. And I think my next step is just a little something to Salt Spring, and that's not gonna be that bad. So, and I don't need to carry too much food with me for that trip. So I think I just need a day or two of rest, and I'll go ahead and make that leg, and then I'll have that Dollar General, and I'll need a couple days rest, and then I'll make my last leg out the forest. And then from there, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea. No plans. Probably not going to even consider plans until I get to Salt Springs. I'm not sold that I'm going to go ahead and continue after Salt Springs, but I'm definitely going to go to Salt Springs. From Salt Springs, I could possibly hitchhike out, continue north. I think my general plan, I want to go to the Panhandle. I think I want to go up to the Apalachicola National Forest. I wouldn't mind going through Mobile, Pensacola, Florida, then Mobile, New Orleans, and then Austin, Texas. Those are kind of the main places I've never been. I kind of want to go, and I think I got a general idea of going that way. That's what's in my head right now. I don't make no commitments though, so if I end up going the opposite way for some reason, that's just what happens. Alrighty, all right, guys.